Hello traders everywhere, Adam Hewison here, co-founder of MarketClub with your 1 p.m. market update for Wednesday, the 20th of July. Right after we finished our 1 p.m. update yesterday, President Obama came on TV and indicated that the Gang of Six, whoever they are, had some magical debt agreement in place. Okay, that was all that was needed to rally the equity markets and push down the price of gold and silver. So let me just say this. It's not a done deal until it's a done deal, and I don't think this deal will get done, at least not this particular one. So given the action in gold and silver today and the fact that they are both higher on the day right now indicates that yesterday was probably a buying opportunity in both of these metals. We talked about a pullback, so that's maybe what we're looking at. So let's just recap what really happened. Nothing has changed. We still have major debt problems ahead of us. As I mentioned in yesterday's 1 p.m. update, I wanted to see how the markets close for the day. I think today is going to even be more important as we are in the middle of the trading week and we still have a potential for a lot more news to come out. Last week we closed at 1316 in the S&P 500, and for the month we closed around 1320. We're currently trading around 1324 and change. So let's see how the S&P will keep its upward momentum, or will it have another push down to the 1300 level. Okay, let's go to the markets right now and see how we can protect and grow your money in 2011. Right now we've got a chart of the S&P 500, and what I came up with was the Fibonacci numbers. We've talked about this before. We're going to take it from the high point right here, scroll it down to the low point, and you can see pretty much where I was looking in terms of the 1333 level. It says 34, but it's actually, if I get this right, I'll scope it in even closer so I do get it right. So we go there and there. It's right around these levels, 1333, but you're over 50%, which is this level right here. So generally speaking, this market should run into problems if it's going to go lower later on. So let's see how that works out. But again, we've got a plus 90 score with our trade triangles. And as we've said before, if you listen to our audio summary, which is our talking chart technology, just click here and you'll listen to over 250,000 charts that we update constantly throughout the day. So let's see what it says.
This chart is showing a score of plus 90, which indicates that this market is in a weak uptrend. Keep an eye on the chart analysis score to possibly hit a plus 75, which may indicate a short-term reversal. And always use proper money management stops.
Okay, you heard it from our talking chart technology. Let's see how today's action plays out. Because if we close below 1320, this rally is going to be very suspect and just be a short covering rally, which I suspect it was. So let's go to our next market. Let me just clear everything off the screen and go to our next market. And that's going to be silver. Now, silver pulled back earlier in the day. We were down close to $38. You see where the parabolic is coming in here at 38.02, and the low for the day was 38.14 on silver. This is spot silver, cash silver. And look at how it's come back. We closed last week, I think we're down about 20 points or 15 points for the week. We closed last Friday at 39.74. We're currently trading at 39.54. So we're down 20 cents for the week, which is nothing, and we could still make that up if the market closes well today. And this is an established low. So again, we have a plus 85. Short term down a little bit, which is not surprising given the fact that this market's moved up so much. But I think generally speaking, if we close well today, it will not confirm this bearish engulfing line, which we've talked about before. This red line here will not be confirmed, indicating that it's not such an important line after all. So let's see how this market plays out. Generally speaking, on this market, we're looking for the market to trade up to the 61.8% Fibonacci level, which is around 43. And we'll see how that works out for the rest of the day. But it closed over 40 today. I think we're very positive for this market. Let's go to our next precious metal, and that is going to be gold. And gold is currently trading around $15.95. Again, this is interesting. This is higher for the week. We closed last Friday at $15.93. So we're actually, even though this announcement, which really didn't announce anything, basically gold is still higher for the week, and there's still a lot of apprehension about them getting a deal done, at least the deal they're talking about right now. So, and also you've got all the problems in Europe. They didn't go away magically. They're still there. All the problems, the debt problems in Europe are still there. This is a live price, by the way. We have real-time prices in this market, and we can listen to our talking chart technology here. With a plus 100 reading, this market is showing remarkable strength, and the trend is very much intact. We expect the trend to continue, and we would hold positions with tight money management stops to protect capital. Okay, there you have it. But we're looking for gold on the intermediate term level to go to the 1640 to 1650 level. So that's about $50 higher than we are right now trading. So let's see how that works out. Next market we're going to look at is crude oil. Crude oil has, we talked about this. It's not going anywhere. It's just been sideways. Let's just go out a little further, and you can see just how boring this market has become. But this is beginning to build an energy field. This $99, which it touched today, by the way, which we've been saying is resistance. You can see the levels here, here, and here. Every time it's gotten there, it's pulled back, and today is no different. It's pulling back, but it's beginning to build some sort of base here. So either we're going to go down, which I somehow suspect we're not going to because we think inflation is going to kick in, but this is building an energy field, and it's more evident in our next to the last market we'll look at, which is the CRB index. But again, this is a market that's just sort of going sideways, not much going on, but pay attention because this is going to have a big move, and I want you to catch it with me. So let's go to our next market, which is going to be the dollar index. Again, sideways, sideways, sideways. Look at this. This is where the Donchian channels really do shine, because once you hit the lower level, you come up close to the high, you hit the high, comes down, so forth and so on. So we could possibly go down to the 74 level, which we expect will be support for this market. And I think, generally speaking, we're still in a broad trading range, but this market's getting ready for, I think, some sort of move. But look at we'll go out to the max, and you can see where we are. I'll take off the Traytrons because we don't need to see all that. But you can see basically where we are. It looks to me that we're going to go lower eventually, even though I think our trade triangles are staying higher. We should see something happening in this market eventually. We may have another push up, but we'll see. But let's look at our last market, which is the CRB index, the Reuters-Jeffrey CRB index. We'll just get this into 6 months because we really want to show you maybe year to date. This is what we're looking at. The potential is for this market, I think, this area right here. I'll get my telestrator on here just to emphasize this. Is that this potentially could be, whoops, let me just take that, let me take the Fibonacci off. It's easy, just click on this, it takes it off. So let's look right here. This could be what we consider to be a very large energy field. We talked about these energy fields before. We talked about the one with gold and with silver. So this would be a So what's an energy field? Well, what it is basically when a market goes sideways for a long time, like this. We've got, this is starting from, let's say, May 1st. So you've got May, June, July, almost 3 months. It's going nowhere. Well, what that means is a lot of people in this market sort of tentatively not sure where it's going. So you're just sort of going along like this, not going much. But eventually this market's going to come out of this, and I think it's going to come out on the upside in favor of inflation, which is not what I want to see, but the reality is the market will tell us what it wants to do. And I think if that's the case, then we'll see a lot of movement to the upside. And this market can go considerably higher. It has a component of oil, foodstuffs, livestock, so forth, all the things that matter to people in the planet. And this is something to watch very, very carefully. Just as we said to watch the gold and silver energy fields and how they played out, this is another one to watch very, very carefully. Obviously, the 350 levels, definitely a key level, as is the 355 level. So if we go over this level, then I think that's going to look very, very good. But right now, we still are building energy for a move later on. Nothing's clear yet in this market. And I think we're going to see some real good opportunities in this market. So let me take everything off the screen, clear it up. And very exciting day for us here today, because today is our indicator that we're going to have our show tonight. And our show starts at 5 p.m. So don't forget to tune in, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard, for the Market Club TV show. You will not believe some of the phone calls we have had so far. Simply amazing in that regard. And I want to ask you, if you'd like to call in for the show, it's very simple thing to do. If you want to call in and leave a message, I'm going to draw right on the screen here. So if you want to call this number, it's 410 867 2100, and its extension 129. So you can call, you can leave a message, you can tell us how you use MarketClub, ask a question about the market, or anything else. And if you call today, you will automatically be entered to win a 1-year membership to MarketClub. So hey, don't forget, watch the show tonight. It should be a lot of fun. We got a lot of things, new things there. And if you watch the show, you also have a chance to win a membership. So hey, this is Adam Hewison. Don't forget to call that number, 410-867-2100, extension 129. And also watch the show tonight, 5 p.m. You're going to learn some new things about trading that maybe you didn't know. So enjoy the day. I'll see you at 5.